Welcome back to Studio 10.
Hiking is a great way to enjoy the beautiful scenery of the Gulf Coast. There are dozens of amazing places to hike along the coast that you may or may not know about. A local author is bringing them all to you in one book. We have Joe Cuhaj from Daphne. He just released his latest book, Hiking the Gulf Coast. He's joining us this morning on Studio 10. And Joe, you have a multitude of books here that you have written about the Gulf Coast. But first, let's start off with your newest book, Hiking the Gulf Coast. I'm a big fan of getting out, enjoying our area because we live in such a beautiful area. And a lot of people don't know that we have a lot of trails that you can hike.
That's true. Now, the book covers everything from Tampa to Corpus Christi, but right here in South Alabama, there are just so many great places to go see and hike.
And why did you decide to make this your newest book?
Well, after 4 editions of Hiking Alabama, I thought it was time to spread out a little bit. See something a little different. And I brought it up to my publisher, and I kind of said, well, let's just use the Central Gulf Coast, keep it local. And they said, no, let's broaden it a little bit. And they did, the entire Gulf Coast.
And we have some pretty great trails. You want to mention any of them that may be your favorite?
Locally, well, one of my favorites is a brand new trail. It's called the Perdido River Trail. It's right on the Perdido River that borders Baldwin County with Florida. And actually, I was part of the team that built that. And it's just a pretty trail.
Really
Cedar
cool.
swamps and white beaches.
Now, you know, I'm from up in North Baldwin County, so you're speaking my language right now.
There you go.
So that's just one of the trails featured, but also let's talk about some of the other books that you have. We have Paddling Alabama, Best Tent Camping in Alabama, just a lot of outdoors things.
And a lot of people don't realize just how much there is to do in Alabama. A lot of people just focus on the cities, but the natural resources and the landscapes in Alabama are just amazing.
That's right. And you also have a book, Baseball in Mobile, which is also pretty cool. I see Hank Aaron Stadium featured on the back, so you branched out a little bit with baseball too.
Right.
Well, this looks really good. Now, where can they get your information in case they're interested in the book?
It's available at any bookstore right now, online, or at any of your favorite bookstores in the area. They can pick it up.
Okay, and where can they follow you? Do you have any social media pages they can see what you're up to?
I've got my website. It's joe-cuhaj, C-U-H-A-J.com.
Very good. Well, this looks really interesting. Again, exciting to see all the great things about the Gulf Coast come together in a book. So we're going to put his information up on FOX10TV.com under the Studio 10 tab. Check out the books. Get out and enjoy the Gulf Coast. We live in such a pretty area.